Hello. Sorry for the late start, everyone. Hey, hi, hello. Yeah, sorry it took me. I was currently finishing up some setup things, so check to make sure. I don't know why the @ is not fucking working. We'll have to figure this out in time. Okay. It's fine. It's something I'll have to worry about later. Oh, we got a Cinna in here. Hello, Slinkies and Stinkies. I love that. I love that that's just become a thing now. Oh my gosh. How are y'all doing today? Y'all doing alright? Hello, Unis and Goonies. Oh god. Hey, Double. Kuro, welcome, welcome. Hi. Yeah, we just got some, I don't really have a plan on what I'm gonna draw today, so we're probably just gonna focus on the AU with the M in Undertale, so yeah. I got some things I can think of. It might not be more than just little doodles, that's fine if that is. Me, draw me. That's funny.
Hello, Chocominties and Boppabenties.
You know what? I'll allow that. That's pretty good too. Whew. You guys having a good morning so far? Well, it's morning for me.
Bogo's dented.
Actually, technically it's noon for me, but still. Bogo's vented. Hi, noon. We got a papaya in here. Hi, papaya. Uni. Yes, how may I help you? Crow says it's noon for me too. Okay, so you must be on the East Coast. Yes, that is the correct one I'm thinking of. I can smell, dude. It's becoming a problem, quite frankly. Okay, listen here, papaya. I'm afraid that you are just so... What's the term I'm looking for? Stinky just does not describe you accurately anymore. You are so repugnant that you are actually, like, stinking up the place, and your nose is so burned
Why
to
are
it
you
that
afraid?
you
Don't
think it's
be
coming
afraid.
from... That you think it's coming from someone else. You're a wretched creature. Oh my god, why are you bullying me so early? I mean, it's still noon for me, but... I posted Midnight Whisper in the Discord, but now everyone is asking me what kind of stone fox they are, and I'm like, oh shit! Slinky! Let me see. I must see. Let's see, my rough sketch. We got one from Nerd, too! Oh my god. Midnight Whisper, that's such a cute name. So, do you have a color scheme for them? Also, hi Glowbat. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted there. How are you doing? Repugnant, to be honest. I was the one who used repugnant. You can't use my adjective. Double says, and I mentioned a little lore for her in the Discord. I will make sure to check it out. But I have to, right now, keep an eye on, chat currently. Okay. But yeah, I haven't come up with a color scheme yet. Okay, when we switch over, I will share to you what exactly we've got planned for some of the stone foxes again. It's not much, but you know, it's something. So it was you. Oh, Kuro, you're Nerd of Creation. Okay. I'm so sorry. I did not know that. Well, hello. Welcome, welcome. Your stone fox is looking cute already. I gotta keep my voice down. My dad is sleeping right now. I can't wake him up. But yeah, it's looking so cute. Also, did you see my dinner today? I did not. I did not see dinner. Bacon and mozzarella, cheddar, garlic bread. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, didn't we, like, design a stone fox a while back? We did! That's one of them, actually. That's one of the set stone foxes. Thank you, I'll do a refined sketch of it later. Okay! On the topic of our type, would you say that the environment / people you grew up with were cold? Then perhaps a glacial type would fit. That is true. Wasn't that Krabby? No, Krabby's not the one that we designed. Papaya's talking about another one entirely. I think I had brought it up on the previous Stone Fox study, but I'll do it again. Double means, I mean, I work in a fridge all day. Okay, but we're talking about stream lore. It was the shadow one. Yee. We call them Skrunkles. They are goofy stone foxes. They look very menacing, though, in the darkness, and people assume that they are bad omens because they have these glowing red eyes, and people assume that, or I've already said that they assume they're bad omens, essentially, but yeah, they have a habit of looking inside people's homes. That's why they've got such a stigma against them, but they're really, honestly, like think like the raccoons of stone foxes. They eat anything. They'll eat garbage, they'll eat, you know, like gross mineral stuff. They eat things like asphalt. They're just, yeah, they're the trash pandas of stone foxes. Concrete, yeah. Yeah, that sounds appropriate for me. Oh my gosh.
I eat asphalt. At least the first half.
No, buddy, you do not. Let's see. Cinna says, wasn't that another Manic? No, I was, I mean, yeah, I kind of used that design for the Manic one that I designed. What? Jim, what the fuck? So do you have D&D again
Then
today,
how do you
Glow?
propose I acquire fault?
I have no idea what you're saying, buddy. I'm just gonna let you keep going. I mean, same. Hey, we are not turning the chat into this. You guys keep your kinks out of my chat.
Not turning the chat into this yet.
Kara says, also, Doughball, what made you give off that I was a nerd? Just a random question. Well, you did mention it, didn't you? Ugh. Actually, since you're on here, Kuro, you had asked me a little bit ago for a template on how I get my faces. Well, what did you ask me exactly? Let me pull up our chat. I'd been meaning to get this to you, but I've just been really busy with stuff. Let me find you. There you are. Okay, so earlier you had asked... not that one. Wondering if you have any guidelines for a head angle at a side view. Okay. Yeah, you had asked about that. I can happily give you a little guide on stream and show you how I do it, honestly. It's probably not the best way, but it's what works for me. Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. There we go. In fact, you literally fucking said you were nerd. Maybe, kinda, just a little. I mean, when you said so, it was yeah. It was basically because it was a response to your message, Carl. Basically, you had said, "By the way, I'm Nerd of Creation," and Double goes, "So it was you," you know, sort of thing. Because you were talking to me in the Discord. Okay. Uni, give me sleepy bitch disease cure. I don't have it. Do you think, like, you think if I had it, I would still be suffering sleepy bitch disease? No. No, Glow is silent but deadly. Actually, I need to turn this music down just a little bit. So, I've got a thing that I'm working on. I'm still trying to figure out the last bit of it, but you guys should see it, hopefully, on stream next Monday, if all goes well. All a bunch of sleepy bitches.
You done that.
We're all a bunch of sleepy bitches, Papaya. Shut up, Papaya. If there's anyone here that's rancid, it's you, Papaya. You are just disgusting.
Gurgle Sprite me up, baby.
Well, you know, stop drinking the Sprite, Gem. It always happens. Always. While I'm working, like, I have tried so hard to figure out what's going on. Oh, right, by the way.
Stop giving it to me.
I'm not giving you Sprite. You're finding it somehow. All I can think of is someone dropped some on the floor and you're just licking it up like some sort of gremlin. I couldn't decide between licking and lapping, but either way, the point still stands. Fixed it. Yeah, you just gotta give him a moment and he'll fix himself. Because I take away the stupid Sprite. Every time.
I lick a lot of things. Be more specific.
Yeah, you licking up puddles of Sprite on the fucking floor like some sort of rancid gremlin. Might be OBS itself. It has to be, because I've searched this problem up, and a lot of people are suffering from it, and there's not been any fix for it. They say that there's an update out there that's fixed it, like a Windows update. Because they say it's an OBS update, or OBS problem, and then they say it's a Windows problem.
Like a sponge that cleans up the messes you're making, dummy butt.
I'm not making any messes. But yeah, people are saying it's either an OBS problem or it's a Windows problem, because the Windows update was supposed to come out that's supposed to fix this, and I haven't gotten it yet if that's the case. But it's frustrating, because I've searched it up and like a lot of people are having this problem and can't seem to figure out what's causing it. Well, I know what's causing it. It's the application I'm using to get audio. But the problem is, like, there's other options out there like Voicemeeter. I have tried, like, I have beat my head against that program so fucking hard in the past before the option to pull audio from different sources on OBS was a thing. I tried really hard to figure out that program so I could split my audio sources so I didn't have to worry about, you know, everything playing through on one audio source. And I couldn't figure it out. There was no way.
Pour one out for me. I'm not dead, I just drink it off the floor.
No. But yeah. Like, I know what's causing the problem. There's a source in here called Capture Audio Application Beta that's what, you know, you able to use to be able to split your audio sources. That's why I can have Discord in one audio source, and I can have my music in a different audio source, you know, stuff like that. That way, again, I don't have to worry that it's all playing on the same source, you know? And then I can do fancy things, like I can add ducking to the sources so that, you know... You've noticed it with my games. Whenever I speak, the game will get a little softer. And like on the floor, mouth open, waiting for that crunchy rain. Oh my god. But yeah.
I especially like the spills that taste like pine trees.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure that's why you've got, like, even for as small as you are, and even for as small as your little brain is, it's even more minuscule than a normal stone fox of your stature. But yeah, it's essentially just...
That's the power of pine saw.
Okay, buddy, I'm muting you for a second. There we go. I'm just trying to get this out. I know what's causing the problem. And unfortunately, if I got rid of the solution, or, you know, if I got rid of the sources, I would have to go back to just capturing all my desktop audio. So it's like... Unfortunately, we have to... Well, yeah, I'm trying to explain to you guys why things go crunchy sometimes. I have no mouth and I must scream. But yeah, that's unfortunately just the problem. I'd just be glad you bitches can't lip read right now. That's unfortunately, we're just gonna have to deal with Sprite until hopefully something can eventually come forth to fix the issue. Because, you know, a lot of people have brought it up to the devs, like, hey, well, this is causing these issues, like, a lot of people are suffering from it, and it still just hasn't been fixed yet. I'm updated to... I would think... It's not the most recent form of OBS, but it was it's, like, updated past the point where they said maybe it'll be fixed. I have tried fixing my audio, quality, essentially, like in the actual sound settings, because they said if you like bump it down just a little bit, which, yeah, if I sound a little different, it's because of that. But yeah, if you bump it down a little bit, it fixed one person's problem. You know, I've tried a whole myriad of different things and it's just not working. And the only thing else I can do, if I don't want to go back to desktop audio and I don't want to use the Capture Audio application beta, is I'm going to have to use a program like Voicemeeter, and I just can't. I've gone through the tutorials, I have done all the stuff I have needed to, and I just can't get it to work for me. So, just put a clothespin on his mouth. They probably don't even know what causes it. Yeah, that's all I can think of. They're still, like, looking into it. So... John does sign language saying, I bet you're wondering whose hands these are. Whew. But yeah, that's pretty much the issue that I've got going on currently. Also, I know what you can draw today. Oh, what do you have planned? Or, like, what are you thinking? I'll go ahead and unmute you now, buddy. I've gotten out what I needed to say. Send me an invoice and I'll say it.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yes, you can speak now. I am not drawing Goku. Absolutely not. On top of, you know, like, I'm no longer interested in Dragon Ball. There's no way I could do anywhere close to that style. And if I tried my own style on it, it's gonna look fucked. And we're not doing that. Mm-mm. You're just gonna have to get run-of-the-mill furry shit today.
Goddamn, do you realize how long you made me hold my breath? I could have floated away with how lightheaded I got.
Buddy, just because you can't speak doesn't mean you can't breathe. I'm totes serious. You are gonna have to wait until I finish Capri's commission. And then I will be sending an invoice. It'll be you next.
What?
Yes, you can breathe without having to speak. You gotta do it to the hot Latitas in your chat, aka me. I'm sorry, Papaya. There are other artists out there that can draw Goku much better than I could ever attempt to. I'm afraid that you're going to have to get your Goku fix from someone else. I am not your source. Draw Super Saiyan, Jim. I'm not doing that either.
I thought you were just breathing noisily by talking. Incessantly. Especially when I'm trying to sleep.
You are sitting right here, right now, wide awake. Anytime you sleep, I have been told is after I leave the cafe. So what the fuck are you talking about? This is somehow racist. How is... What? Papaya, explain. Explain to me how I am racist.
I'm asleep right now. Hankshu, hankshu, hankshu.
Uh-huh, okay. By the way, we're gonna just keep going until the first ad runs. That's because you can't do it, can you? Yeah, I see you talking shit. Hold that. What? Draw Gem with the Chaos Emeralds, aka bootleg Super Saiyan. If he had the Chaos Emeralds, he would fucking eat them. Imagine Sonic and go like Sonic going on one of his adventures.
Put me the fuck down.
Huh? What?
I am a Chaos Emerald.
No, you are not a Chaos Emerald. I was just gonna say, imagine Sonic running off on one of his adventures to collect the Chaos Emeralds.
Papaya, put me down.
Oh. And Papaya, do whatever you want with Gem, I don't care. He's a Chaos Gemerald. That's actually pretty good. But no, I was just saying that, yeah, imagine Sonic going off on one of his adventures to collect the Chaos Emeralds, and he gets the last one, and there's just a huge bite mark out of it. He's gonna be hella confused. Oof.
What? I'm clearly a Chaos Gemlin.
That's a pretty good one, too. So, I think I do know what I'm gonna draw, and again, it's gonna be the, like, for lack of a better name, I've just been calling the little AUID.
And getting hit with 4-way unblockable nicks that I can't block.
Huh? I have no idea what that means. Papaya, you feel like, it feels like you are on a different level than I am. Anyway, what was I saying? I completely forgot. I don't know, I got nothing. You're fine, no worries about it. I was just...
Yay, I finally made Uni laugh. I thought her sense of humor got hit by sleepy bitch disease.
The fuck are you talking about? I have been laughing quite a bit throughout this stream. And even on the last stream. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, right, I remember what I was saying. Yeah, for lack of a better term, or better name, I've just been calling the Undertale M AU idea just Under M. That's what I've been calling it. Also, I don't know why, but my thumb has been experiencing a little bit of pain.
You just go quiet when I say anything, meanie.
Well, usually you're picking on me, so... He doesn't have enough brain cells to remember the last 24 minutes. I'm in tier 3 reality.
Because it's funny.
Gem, honey, picking on people is not supposed to be funny. Now, I'll admit, there's some
The only
shots.
time you truly laughed hard because of me. You fucking banished me to the 50-cent sprite realm.
No, that's not true. The other time is when you mentioned
Besides
that
that donut story I told you.
yeah, that's pretty much what I was about to say.
You
Yeah,
pick on Healer all the time.
What? She picks on me! Do you hear the fucking DM laugh? I mentioned something, and she just does the DM laugh. The fuck are you talking about?
And
I'm saying it's a mutually beneficial picking on each other thing. She makes me cry because of D&D things, and I throw her love
we
bubba in the
all
trash.
pick on each other.
Which says, LOL, I deserve it. Oh my god.
So nut up, Buttercup.
We're not doing that. I think there's something lodged in my thumb. Because it's been hurting recently, though I don't know how. Oh, we got a me. Yes, poke gem. Let's see. Papaya says, Healer, stop lurking. She can do whatever she wants. It's fine. Healer says, because I'm the DM and this is how it goes. Yeah,
Ouch.
generally.
Don't poke me.
Everyone poke gem. This is a command. Poke gem. Right now. If you do not poke gem, I will be timing you out.
Don't. Please.
No. Poke gem.
You've served me well. Now take a break so you can return to work refreshed.
Take a break from what? Alright, see you in 10 minutes, I guess. The fuck are you guys not have enough point? Don't pet him, I said to poke him. Also, hi Steven, welcome, welcome. Don't tell me what to do. Healer says, I'm lurking because I'm grinding up in Vanguard. Yay. Speaking of, I have been, like, hooked on that since I picked it up. So, thank you, Healer. Thank you so much.
If you're going to serve me as a soldier, then you need to hydrate, little stone fox.
Out of points, I have like 47k. Yeah, everyone is like not poking Gem, even though I told them to poke him or I would be timing them out. Okay, damn, I only got 18k. And Cinna over here saying, give us more points then. Cinna, you got points to spare.
Yes. Yes. Give the amazing, fantastic, incredible gem pets.
God. I got 513. Kuro, I will give you a pass. Jim is responsible for why I'm currently trying to help. MW, I don't have any beef with him. Why do you? Because he picks on me all the damn time. 11,000. 11,400. I'm broke. Shut the fuck up, Glow. 61,600. 20,700. Well, I have 1 point. Been conservative with my points. Ah, fuck.
No, I am not weak. I'm not. I'm not weak. I am not weak.
Love that. I just love it so much. I would be using them if Twitch wasn't ableist against blind people. I am so sorry, hun. Ugh, I might have to dig into my thumb if this ends up continuing to be an issue. I'm gonna give it, like, a week to see if it improves. Because I've had this kind of issue before once. There's just suddenly a random painful bump on one of my fingers. I don't know what happened, but anytime I ran my other fingers against it, it would like spike with a little bit of pain, and then it'd be fine, and it just got better after a little bit. A week? We just had that. So yeah. I'm gonna give it a week. If it's not better, then I'll start digging into my thumb to see if I can get what apparently has buried itself in there. I don't think anything has, but you know.
That's just your arthritis, Grandma.
That's not arthritis. That better not be arthritis. The fuck did I do? It has to have been something else. Maybe games might have upset it. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the other screen because I did say we do that. So, one sec. One more time. What's up with your thumb? I don't know. It's just like I think
You know, considering she wanted everyone to poke me, I should be nicer. Now.
Right. 1 second, I've got a solution for this. There we go. Anyway. So, yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
I was just basically mentioning there's like some weird little painful bump on my thumb. I think it's a bump, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like paranoid or whatever. I think there is, but I can't tell if it's just like I heard it, like playing games or whatever made it sensitive and sore, or if it was just a matter of like something actually got lodged in my thumb. So I'm gonna give it a week. Maybe it's a blister. It just seemed like it had popped up out of nowhere though, because I was washing dishes last night and I noticed that my thumb started hurting a little bit, and it was like, what the fuck? But then, like, we didn't have any, like, broken glass in the sink or anything like that, so, you know, you got them gamer injuries. To be fair, I'm fighting for my life in Undertale right now, so. Alright.
That's what happens when you play Undertale.
Apparently. We'll see if it gets better within a few days, and if it does, then it's nothing. Oh, after washing dishes, that just means your thumb is gonna fall off. Oh my god. Uni getting hurt in Undertale is kind of funny. Papaya, shut the fuck up. Look, I've already stated at the beginning, I am terrible
If your
at
thumb
bullet
can't
help.
be saved, I call dibs.
No, Jim, because I know what's gonna happen if, like, the thumb has to be amputated. You will try to eat it, because you are disgusting like that. Game's so hard against Toriel, she got a purple heart. Assuming Toriel was the one that caused me issues. Like, no, it wasn't Toriel. It was, like, Undyne.
I can't help it. I quite enjoy lady fingers.
No. Alright, so let me go ahead and pull up sources. I'm gonna let chat do its own thing for right now while I pull up my sources, so just hang tight, guys. You will not be seeing it on
No.
the canvas.
I just need to find another one so I can have opposable thumbs.
Let's see. Yeah. Alright, I think I've got it now. Cool. So we got, I will be pulling up one reference. Oh right, I was gonna mention the Stone Fox things. Okay, so currently I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this canvas too. Do that. You guys can hang there.
I have started coloring fingers. Soon I will assemble me a hand and then it's over for you.
Okay. What are you gonna do with your new hand, buddy? Let's see. Where are you? Come on, open up.
I will slap everyone here.
Okay. Alright. So we've got a couple of
Knowing
stone
this,
foxes.
chat, that is a very dangerous question.
Uh-huh. Let's see if I can find the skunkles. Unfortunately, that one would take a bit of digging, I think. It's fine, I can do a quick sketch of it if I have to, because, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find it. Yeah, I think... Actually, give me a second. We're gonna hide this source real quick while I look at things. So, hold off on that. Okay, that's what that is. Matcha hugging DJ is so fucking cute. I'm so glad you think so. They're so in love, you guys. Ooh. Can't show that one. Foxy did not give me permission yet. Quite a few things I actually said I'd draw for her too. I need to get on those as well. I just got a lot going on. Nope. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find it. Because I remember having this issue last time.
Well, well. It seems behind that fear is a spark of defiance.
Ah! Friendliness pellets! I will accept them. Even though they take away from my health, I will accept them. Whoa.
Uni always got a lot on her plate. That's why she's so big.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Jen. Also, the closer I lean to the fan, the more you're gonna hear or see the icon bounce. Alright, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find it. We'll have to do a quick sketch again.
Hee hee hee. I'm going to die later.
Probably. Yay. Alright. So, can't find it. We're gonna pull up the thing again.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Chad.
There.
Not you, Steven.
I don't understand why you have such a grudge against Steven. No, don't open. We're gonna open up a new canvas. Actually, no, we're not, because we already got another. Okay. So, we got quite a couple of stone foxes. Alright, I do need to pull up the original source, though, so let me go do that. Here we are. Okay. So, if you know, these creatures were essentially based off of an enemy in Sonic Forces. Not Infinite himself, it was the mutated clones that he made for that one level in Sonic Forces. Taylor and I got really attached, so we ended up making them into a
It's
sort
me,
of
D.
into sort of a pet species. Yes, they are called golems. The mutated Infinite clones are called golems, and that's what we got attached to. So we started making our own. There's been some changes slightly to each of these designs. mainly in the matter of Reese and Gem. Color palettes. Cappy's also gotten a color palette change, but he's also been softened a little bit, like his mask. So it's more rounded instead of like sharp like it is in here. They saw those golems and are like, we like this. This is ours now. Yeah, pretty much. So, first of
I got
all,
a Mac over Woo.
just a little bit of one. You got a little bit of a color scheme change. So the first one that we ended up doing was this little guy here. Name's Gem, obviously. You can see him on our streams constantly. He ended up being a... Like, Healer was showing me a thing about Pipe Fox in an anime. And I think it was her that was basically like, yeah, one of them is this. And we just kind of bounced off each other until Gem was created. And Gem's the very first one. Anyholic, and yes. So Gem was the first. Small Golem, yeah. And he ended up showing up in a couple of RPs. And then Healer started talking about another one. And ended up being this one, Reese. And Reese in the RPs, he was actually not as goofy as he is in the Latte Love AO. He was more of a protector, a lookout sort of thing. He was pretty serious. But then Latte Love happened and he just became a goofball over time. Let's see, also minor thing, but Midnight Whisper is huge, like able to wrap over my shoulders and not look tiny, but okay. Glow says, at least someone likes something in Sonic Force. I like Sonic Forces, but I will say it had a lot of issues to it. But that's a topic for a different time. He was mean. He was actually pretty intimidating. We didn't have much for Cappy here. Cappy is the final one right here, the one I'm talking about. He showed up in one RP, and that's pretty much it. He was a sweet boy. That's all I'm going to say on that. Sorry. Reese, he was the mean one. He was intimidating. He was like a lookout. He was very fierce as a Stone Fox. And then Latte Love happened, and then he became the goofball. So he's fucking Vegeta. So yeah, this was the original 3. And then Foxy made a Stone Fox. And she made this one, Lady. And Lady ended up being, like... Obviously, she was a female Stone Fox and everything. Reese got attached to her. She had been lost out and about in the wilds. Like, she used to be a pet, but she had gotten, like, lost and could not find her way home and, you know, was trying to rough it out in the wilds, but she was having a hard time. And Reese found her, and basically, he got attached, and he started taking his food and bringing it to her. And they started a bond, and she thought that, you know, he was hunting his food and bringing it to her and everything. So imagine her surprise when he leads her right to the cafe, and, you know, he has his food, like, put in a bowl, and he just pushes it in front of her, and she's like, I thought that he was hunting this entire time, and he's not. He became her Prince Charming and she got catfished. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah. And about this time, has the notebook out writing vigorously. This is going to end up being Stone Fox Study 2. This time with less interruptions. Actually, since we are doing that, let me go ahead and just mute Gem again real quick. So nobody redeem him right now, because we're in the middle of the study and I don't want to get interrupted in this. Anyway, so yeah. We ended up... Too late. Too late, he's muted. Anyway. So yeah, that she ended up being created, and we were, you know, just making a cute little thing with them. And then Healer ended up, like, I don't remember how it started, but Healer did her lore thingy, and we started talking about subspecies to the stone foxes, or different variants of the stone foxes. And the first one, of course, the first ones that we came up with were the standard wilds. That's what they're officially called. Basically, their design mirrors something like this. Now, this can change in the future. Again, when I'm actually ready to release stone foxes out to, you know, the wider eye sort of thing, I will probably put them through a redesign because they're just a little too close to the infinite golems in Sonic Forces, and I don't want to have to worry about that. So yeah, they will probably end up getting a makeover in the future. I'm still debating on what will happen with Jim when that comes to the case. For his stream identity, I might just keep it the same because I am attached to the design as well. We'd make them more like marbled foxes, yeah, something like that. Yes, finally I know what my stone fox will be named. But yeah, so that's currently the plan for the standard wilds. We're keeping it this way right now, but down the line, when I'm ready, I will eventually redesign them a little bit to kind of pull them further away from their original source. But yeah, the typical the typical marks of a standard wild are essentially the gray bone mask like this. It doesn't matter, you know, what style you want the mask in. It can be like soft and rounded like Cappy's, it can be sharp and pointy like Reese's, it can have an upturned snout like Gems, sort of like that. They typically have white manes. They have darker fur patterns, basically in the black to gray spectrum, darker gray specifically. They do not have to have any sort of markings on them. I just figured it would be a nice variation if I put like different markings on Reese and Cappy. But yeah, you can go wild with it. As long as the markings are like in a white color, about the same as the mane, should be good. Gem is kind of a special case just because when we created him, he was pretty much a little copy, like one of the little golems, essentially. He was a golem originally, and he kept the marking from that time, so he's pretty much an exception. Everything else is just usually like white markings for the patterns, if you want to have them, you know. And they can come in spots, rings, you know, whatever you see fit. That's pretty much the idea of standard wilds here. Next up, we're gonna go back to Lady. Lady is a volcanic species. They are very resilient to higher temperatures, so that's why you can see them like hop into ovens, they can jump in boiling water, they swim through lava. They are very resilient to extremely hot temperatures. On the flip side though, if you have one as a pet, you are going to need to ensure you have a warming area for them, because if you do not, they will get sick. Typically, they have darker patterns. Are we just doing a new Stone Fox study now? Pretty much it's probably going to be Stone Fox Study 2. This one elaborates a bit more on them. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm itchy. But yeah, that's pretty much the standard for them. Is they also have the dark gray masks, but they have more silky manes, is what I'm going to say. They don't have to be as short and stocky as Lady is, but, you know, they do need to have the darker patterns because they kind of, like, hide themselves in the dark subterranean areas, and they like to blend in. Stone Fox Study 2, Slinky Boogaloo. yeah, volcanic areas, the subterranean, like just in the warmer areas, like at the bases of volcanoes and inside them, even stuff like that. That needs to be the title. I might just make it the title then. You are free to put the purple markings on there. Again, this design came directly from one of the concept arts of Infinite. But this one I feel is comfortable enough to stay the way it is once we, you know, actually get ready to release stone foxes as a species. Just because it's not been used in game, so I feel like it's a little more free reign sort of thing. So, which usually have very dark sands and dirt from cooled lava. Yee. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea of volcanic stone foxes. You can add hotter temps to them too. Like if I can find Krabby, because Krabby would be considered a volcanic stone fox, even despite his parentage. If I pull up this, and I go to here, let's do it. And then open up this one. There we go. Okay. This is one of Reese and Lady's babies. You can see it's on the hotter temp side of things too, so it doesn't have to stay like really close to it, but you do need a darker fur color pattern at the very least. Or, you know, like a base coat. DJ has to keep shooing her out of the kitchen. Lady likes the oven and DJ has to keep shooing her out of the kitchen. Yeah. So yeah. If you're gonna go with a bit more color splash, definitely make it on the hotter side of things. Warmer colors. So oranges, reds, light pinks sort of colors. You could try with yellow, but I feel like that would be pushing it a little too much. Look at this boy, girl. It's a boy. Krabby's a boy. Yep. So that's pretty much it for that one. Look at this boy. But yeah, oh shit. That's pretty much the idea of volcanic stone foxes. Next up, we're gonna move on to two more of recent Lady's babies. They've gotten a little bit of a glow up because I was just, you know, conceptualizing sketches. But they've gotten a little bit of a pattern glow up, so just letting you know. Alright. So this next one that we actually have a design for is the glacial variant. They live out in the tundras, the snow, and everything like that. Opposite of volcanic stone foxes, if you're going to have one, you're going to need a cool area for them to thrive in. So make sure that, you know, you have a freezer that they can hop into, stuff like that, whenever they need to cool down. Their coats are generally much more fluffy. And, you know, they ebb on the sides of around white to light blue colors. Generally don't see much of a variation from that. I want to fucking hug them all. Their diet typically consists of... Okay, so, small, like... I'm gonna go back real quick. So standard wilds will eat, you know, standard minerals. So anything they run across, which typically tends to be like the rocky sediments that you see naturally everywhere. Like the typical rocks you'll run across whenever you're just going anywhere possible. Volcanic stone foxes, they will eat more of a diet of like obsidian, gemstones, like... They're typically able to get those gemstones more than, like, a standard wild. That doesn't go for pets, though. Pets can, like, if you can afford the gemstones, then pets can absolutely have any sort of rock at their wants, needs, essentially. It's money down. I'll take your entire stock. As for glacials, so this stone fox would like the freezer. Yes, the stone fox, this one right here would like the freezer. Glacials, because they live up in those areas, they typically do not get to eat too much in the way of like actual rock and mineral. So their diets more consist of actual live prey. So they will hunt things like rodents and even small predators like, you know, baby seals and Arctic foxes, stuff like that. Meat and calcium also add time, yeah. Where do people even get gems to feed to them? Isn't that expensive? Well, you know, it definitely depends on what you have as a job. So if you cannot afford it, then you're probably going to be settling your stone fox on a diet of, and that's not to say that they only eat those. Like, they will eat proteins as well too. They are very opportunistic when it comes to that stuff. Eggs are a good idea for them too, but if you are going to feed them rocky sediments and stuff like that, you probably end up just going to some sort of landscaping place and just, you know, get a bag of rocks, stuff like that. They're an exotic. They are costly. Vets are hard to find. Yeah. Uni, I have a question to ask. That's totally not stealing your idea. Huh? Only lived in a cave. Oh no, 1 minute and a half ad. That's okay, I'm just answering questions right now. I'm not really specifically going into more Stone Fox things at the moment. So, Gliss says, if I make a Stone Fox, can I use them as a stream pet like Jim? Absolutely, go for it. Have fun. I want you to have so much fun, and I would love to see what you come up with. Damn, even here the rich are privileged. I swear to God, Senna. Glow says, yes! So yeah, have as much fun as you want. Design your Stone Fox, make it your stream pet if you like. Have so much fun. Then I can say, yes. Why are you booing me? I'm right. Since I'm in an ice cave, these frozen ones are going to be what mine is. That is absolutely fine. Capri actually has two. Let me pull up one of Capri's commissions, and I can show them off. I didn't like do a full body of them just because, you know, they were part of the commission itself and positioning and everything like that. But if I pull up Capri's folder. Okay, if I open this. Eek, your babies. So these two ended up getting their own Stone Foxes. We've got Princess. She is, you know, as you can see, a glacial. And then we've got Obsidian. And you can see that he is a volcanic. Capri will give you the lore on their stories and what they're for, essentially. But yeah, it's just showing you the variations that they can have. And they can be as short and stocky as you like, or they can be long. My comments changed a bit. I'm so sorry, Jim. He'll be fine. Too, huh? No need to flex your wealth on us like that. They're service animals. But yeah, you can see that they'll come in a variety, and I'll go into the varieties that you can have after I get into the species that we have currently. Same idea, but winter will be my calm. Okay. Okay, I can accept that. Okay. But yeah, that's basically the standard of glacial stone foxes, and of course, because their fur is so fluffy and insulated, they're able to swim in the ice-cold temperature waters. So yeah, that's pretty much beat for beat of them. The next one we have, I'm going to have to sketch on stream, and it's going to be as quick as possible. Nope, that's not it. But you can kind of see it with this one. I was just joking around about if Manic was a stone fox, and he ended up being a variety called... Notice that. There we go. He ended up being a variety called a Skrunkle. And basically what we have for Skrunkles, I've gone over it at the beginning of this stream, but I'll go over it again. There we go. Yeah, I do apologize for the silence here real quick. So yeah, basically Skrunkles are just like the nocturnal species. Uni's trying a duck. No, not quite. See. Oh, felt like something was crawling on me. Anyway, but yeah, they are the nocturnal species. They really only like to come out at night when their fur like blends in the best. Very dark species, so like they will be on the darker side of things. Like if you like, I could see them having different color variations, but you're gonna have to choose extremely dark options for them. So and we're just doing a basic. And I'm not going to go too deep into detail here. Their fur is kind of scraggly looking because it just seems fitting for, you know, like a trashy looking version of them. And again, they will eat anything. They are... You can see them digging in garbage. They are a big contender for why potholes exist. They will actually feast off like pavement roads and stuff in the middle of the night. So if you suddenly see a pothole in the road that wasn't there previously, you can bet that it's been a Skrunkle stone fox. If Puro was a stone fox. So yeah, Skrunkles are basically the genetic wildcards of a stone fox. If you have a Skrunkle breed with any other type of stone fox, you could get any type. It doesn't have to be a Skrunkle and whatever it was paired with. It could be, like, you could have, in Reese and Lady's case, they paired together, and Reese is like, he's got a portion of Skrunkle in him. That's why he's as goofy as he is. Yeah, Skrunkles are the wild cards, the genetic wild cards. But yeah, he's got a little bit of Skrunkle in him. When he paired with Lady, one of their 6 babies in the first batch ended up being an oceanic stone fox. So, this boy's seen some shit, I'll tell you. Like I said before, they are known as bad omens, unfortunately, because they are a very curious species. And during the night, they will peep into people's houses, like look through the windows. And if you are up and you actually look outside the window, you might see a pair of glowing red eyes staring back at you. That's why people assume them to be a bad omen, you know, and they freak them out. But yeah, they're just a very curious species. They're they're just goofballs in and of themselves. Hi Haz, welcome. We are doing a second stone fox study. I am getting more into depth about them. So that's pretty much the basic idea for them. I'm going to go ahead and just show you what I'm talking about when it comes to... Oops. Well, that would explain it. There we go. Okay. I'm going to show you what they typically look like. They're not a pure dark black or anything like that, but they, like I said, their color patterns do tend to align towards the darker palettes. So you'll see And I'm just going to color up to the head about here so that I can keep things going. And then we'll just do the little red dot here. There we go. So we'll move that up. So you can see that he ended up, put that on a different layer. There we go. Dark grays, stuff like that. But also you can have other colors like turquoise, but like I said, you have to choose a darker version of that color. So greens, that'll work too. Purples. I feel like they can run the spectrum, but on the darker side. So that's pretty much Skrunkles in a nutshell. What's dark white? That's black. You think you're funny? You think you're so funny, Has? But yeah. That'd be the Skrunkles for you. Now, I think that's... I'm just going to say, yeah, I had him muted real quick so I could go through the Stone Fox study. Yeah, I had him muted for the moment. So I'll unmute him afterwards. But yeah. I believe right now that's all the designs I currently have down. Like, technically speaking, I have one more down, but Foxy has asked me not to show it until she's ready for it to be shown. It's a soundproof jar. So I can at least give you the basic idea for the other Stone Foxes. And you'll have probably heard it in a Stone Fox fact. Please don't let me sneeze in the middle of Stone Fox study. Snutty. I swear to God. Anyway, you've probably heard it in the Stone Fox fact. It... Don't make me laugh in this. There are about 7 variants, I think. Oh, no, that's a lie. Before we go on to it, we have the Galactics. My Stone Fox, my Stone Fox Sona, is a Galactic variant. Galactics are basically the Sparkle Dogs of Stone Foxes. So you can have them in any design, any pattern. Like, you could have them with, like, lightning bolt stripes. You could have them white, blue, green, purple, you know, like a myriad of colors, rainbow, you know, black and green, black and red, you know, any sort of aesthetic to them. No, we are not. I'm not even... Yeah, good. But yeah, they come in a variety of colors, a variety of styles. Anything is the limit with them. The only problem with Galactic Stone Foxes is they are an incredibly picky species. So typically they will focus on one food type, and that is the only food they will consume. They will be extremely picky with anything else. Like, yeah, sure, if you get them to the point that they're starving, they will eventually eat. But they're not going to be happy about it, and as soon as they, you know, achieve their sustenance, they will go straight back to being picky. It's really not worth the fight with them. So, if you're planning to get a Galactic Stone Fox, you need to hope... That sounds like hognose snakes. I could see that. But yeah, if you're planning to get a Galactic Stone Fox, you better hope that they have cheap tastes, because there have been records of Stone Foxes that have had a taste for diamonds and needed to go to rich owners who could afford, like, daily diamonds just to be able to feed their Stone Foxes. So yeah. It's a wild card with them. Like, yes, you'll be getting a very aesthetically pleasing Stone Fox, but at the same time, is it worth it if the Stone Fox is extremely expensively picky? So that's Galactic Stone Foxes in a nutshell. Going back to going back to the ones that I was about to talk about, we've got the desert types. They're stone foxes who haven't had their fluent shots. Going back to the other one I was talking about, there are desert species. I think I was calling them like sandwalkers or something like that. But yeah, they typically live in the deserts and everything. Their main food source is actually like bones. Lots of calcium-rich bones and stuff that they find in there. They've got these long claws that they use to dig through the sand to kind of unearth bones so that they can eat. So yeah, that's pretty much their food source that they rely on. And again, just like anything else, if they can't find it, then they will rely on, you know, live prey. Damn it, stop making me wish I lived in this world. I'm sorry, Glow. I'm just expressing the ideas that me and Healer have bounced. Mainly Healer. Healer has been my rock in the middle of making these things because she is so good at making them work. Like, she's a lore whore. But yeah, if they can't find their preferred food source... I just rambled, that's all. Shut up, Healer. If they can't find their preferred food source, then what they'll end up doing is they will rely on, you know, live prey, stuff like that. Again, I've got a design for one, and it's, again, based off a Sonic enemy, and that's all I'm going to say. It might get a change in the future as well when I'm ready to release, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Moving on, we go on to the Oceanics. They are the water-dwelling stone foxes. They are, I think kind of like seals, essentially. Their fur is very good at keeping them insulated. I do not remember how Healer said it. Like, do they happen to have gills so they can breathe underwater, or is it a matter of they trap air bubbles in their fur that they can use to breathe underwater longer? Or amphibious species. I think Dedius? Oh, Sedeus. Okay. Yeah, from Monster Hunter. Okay. Yes, him. Remind me on the lore for that one again. There's gonna be a bit of a little hitch here. I love how I said that I was gonna get to the Under M sketches, and then we ended up going down Stone Fox Study lane again. I think it's a matter of he's trapped air in his beard to stay under for a long time. Okay, yeah. That's correct. I remember now because you have to, like, chop his beard to, like, cut off his air source quite a bit. But yeah, so we're going with that one then. Their fur basically traps air bubbles in so that they can use to breathe underwater a bit longer, or stay under longer, essentially. They use their manes to do the same thing, I'd imagine. Manes, fur, yeah. Again, ocean-dwelling species, they do end up, like, staying out of the water, too, so it's not like they're under there the entire time. They typically have longer snouts and a little bit on the flatter side because what they do is they scoop up shells and stuff from underneath the sands on the ocean floor. That's their main source of food, is, like, they actually feast off of shells, corals, stuff like that. Do they have webbed peats? I would imagine yes, they do have webbed peats. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea for Oceanics that we've got right now. And we'll go into more detail later on down the future. So one day there will be a Stone Fox Study 3 when we actually, like, get these species down together. Eventually we're gonna have a Bible for them. As for like, Healer and I are in discussion of another stone fox species, because Glow brought it up, about the idea of stone foxes with, and I'm going to say this with quotation marks, wings, because previously we only had it, like, if you wanted wings and stuff on your stone fox, then you were going to have to get, you were going to have to focus on galactics, but we started talking about the idea of, like, a tree glider species, essentially. Like, they'll have webbing for their arms and stuff. Wait, what brought this up? Does not remember. You were asking about a stone fox with wings. Arboreal, because I think they're more wing flaps like the flying squirrels. Exactly. Or the flying snakes, yeah. So they're not proper wings, but they serve as being able to glide. My memory is ass, I don't remember. That's fine. But it got us talking about it, so yeah, we made up another species that doesn't have a design right now, but it'll get one eventually. So the arboreal species is basically, what you can think of them as just like more of earthy tones on the top side of them, and then the belly is like lighter colors like white, sort of, essentially, because from the top, like, they like to grasp onto trees, and we've decided that these types will probably not have a limbless variant. So they do need to have limbs to be able to thrive. But yeah, when they're not gliding, they're grasping onto trees, so the earthy tones help them blend in when they're on the trees. Whereas when they're gliding, when you're looking up from below, and you see the white belly, it's supposed to be like them blending into the sky. Think like a cloud, essentially. So that's basically the idea for arboreals that we've got right now. They're probably a jungle variant, or, you know, somewhere in foresty area, like anywhere with trees, essentially. I didn't even know flying snakes exist. Oh my god. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty funny about that. Flying snakes are so funny. Fucking long frisbees of nightmares. I believe that's all the ones that we've gotten down right now. So we've discussed the standard wilds, the volcanics, the glacials, the scrunkles, the galactics, the oceanics, the desert ones. I think I didn't list that one before. And then we've now added on the arboreals, so technically we're up to eight variants. No swamp puppies. Arboreals might end up living in swamps as well. We're still, like, coming up with new ones as we go along, because we keep running across species that we like with unique factors to them, so maybe one day there would end up being swamp puppies, or maybe just the arboreals live in the swamps, and they're the ones that, you know, we focus on, so. Any darkness type? Well, technically the scrunkles serve as the darkness types. And it says, yeah, they can make their bodies flat and curved, allowing them to glide on air. Yay! To round this off, essentially, when it comes to a stone fox, these main factors need to be a thing. Like, you can see with scrunkles, they don't really have a mane, so they're probably exempt from it. It's more of a tuft of hair on the top. Or, yeah, tuft of fur, hair, whatever, on the top of their head. But mainstays of a stone fox is usually the bone mask, a mane, a long neck, and a long tail. Those are the mainstays of them. Stone foxes can have their bone masks in a variety of shapes, so, you know, designed to your heart's content. Ear styles, like, generally, it's fine to play around with them, honestly. Like, we typically have similar styles to certain species and everything, but that I'm not gonna block you on how you design the ear styles. So if you decide that the way ladies' ears look good on a different type of stone fox, that's fine. I'm not gonna fuss with you about that. As for legs, stone foxes will always, with the exceptions that I've listed, they will always have either no limbs, 2, 4, or 6. They will never go above 6. If they do, it's a deformation, it's very unhealthy, and like, you do not need to be breeding that in stone foxes. What if space worms? Well, technically, that's why I made the Galactics. Galactics were my idea, is just because I wanted the possibility of if there was a space worm sort of thing. But at the same time, like, you know, I wanted you to be able to design a stone fox the way you wanted to, with as many variations and color patterns and stuff like that. So, you know, that's why Galactics exists. Back onto the legs, though. It's just, yeah. Tatzelworms. Oh, right. That's the names of the various leg types. So the two-legged variants are the most common variants. When it comes to 4 legs or no legs, actually 4 legs is uncommon. When it comes to 6 legs and no legs, those are the rare types. So it's rare if you end up getting a 6-legged stone fox, or if you get a no-limbed stone fox. As for the names of the leg types, you've got the limbless ones are called worms. The 2-legged variants are called tatzelworms. The 4-legged variants are called lungs, like L-U-N-G, lung. And then the 6-legged variants are called salamanders. And yeah, they're named after dragon types. That was Healer's idea. But essentially, yes, this is a more deeper introspective on stone foxes as we have so far. Actually, why lung? I believe the variants, or the little chart that Healer showed me, showed that the dragons that had 4 legs but no wings were called lung dragons. I think so. Lungs are the the long 4-legged Chinese dragons. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Salamanders are probably the ones that just don't fit in the most when it comes to naming sphere and everything, but we thought it sounded the nicest, so I think so anyway. Like, Healer was the one who decided the 6-legged variants were called salamanders. So Healer, what was your thought process on that? I'm gonna take a break, take a drink. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and actually make a new canvas, because I'll probably save this one. I'm gonna close this one, close this, don't save, close this, don't save, and close this one. There we go. Alright. So in mythology and D&D, the salamander is a special, large, not quite dragon with 6 legs. That's literally it. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I learned something new. Ah, yes, welcome back, everyone. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea on stone foxes and everything like that. What we've got so far. Again, it will be more concise and everything when we end up making the Bible. I don't know if it's going to be like a video or a series of images, stuff like that. It'll probably have to be a series of images. And it might go into a video format too. We don't know. But once we're ready, once we feel like it's solidified enough that we can actually, you know, release it, it'll be more concise, more cohesive. You'll be able to pull information more widely. But right now, as it stands, we feel like we've got enough good coverage to it so that, you know, if you want to make one, like, feel free to. Galactics are pretty much there for people to design whatever the hell they want, because we know people are gonna, you know, come forward with those really complicated and, you know, flashy designs. And we wanted to give them a subsection. It's mainly me. I wanted to give them a subsection where they would fit in without, you know, like having to feel like they were being limited if they didn't want to limit themselves. So, like, if you want one of the other variants, I would ask that, yes, you do stick to their limitations a little bit. So, like, with the glacial ones, like, stick to more fluffy coats and keep to the lighter fur patterns on them. I would definitely ask that, but if you wanted to, like, say, make a green, blue, and red stone fox, and you didn't think it could fit anywhere based on what we have so far, then definitely go and make a galactic stone fox. Welcome back, Steven. Yep. So yeah. Just trying to be inclusive for people who want the more out there designs, and then the people who want to stick to, you know, the more natural-esque sort of things. Healer is really good at, you know, working through the ideas of what makes for a good natural, what makes sense, what sounds like it would make sense if this species were real. All right. Shut up, Healer. You're doing it again. You said that exact same thing back earlier when I was talking about this. So stop it. Okay. Alright, do we have Kuro still in here? You do not just ramble. Okay. Speaking of Kuro, do you prefer to be called Kuro, or do you prefer to be called Nerd? Because you have two different names on two different platforms. I want to see which one you prefer. My nose is itchy. I'll go with Kuro. Okay. Alright then. So, real quick before I get to the under M doodles, stuff like that, I promised you that I would show you how I do things when I'm drawing characters. For now, at least. Okay. If it changes in the future, just let me know. Alright, so, if you wanted a side profile for a character, typically what I do is I don't draw a lot of humans, so we're not going to go with humans. We're just going to go with animals like I typically do. So I make myself a circle first and foremost. And then when I'm trying to figure out like the positioning, if I want the head to look up or down or whatever, what I do is I put a little sort of guideline here to tell me that it's like a side view sort of thing. And then wherever I decide to put that line, this line will tell me if a character is looking up or down or straight ahead. And technically this is like not quite a 3/4 view, but it's not quite a side view at the same time. But this one at least helps me keep an idea of what I'm looking for. Oh shit, are we doing art in a Stone Fox study stream? It's not a Stone Fox study stream, it just ended up being I gushed about Stone Foxes again. This is like one of my hyperfixations, I guess. I love this species, and I love that you guys love this species. Anyway, so once I have my guidelines down, we're just gonna go with this one right here. The first thing I do is I start drawing an eye, and I use this baseline here, this one. I use this as my guide for where I'm putting the eye, essentially, like the bottom of the eye, so it lines up right there. When it comes to the head, and we're just going to use Happy for this, about the same spot where I put the guideline is where I start putting the snout. And you can play with this, of course. You can do whatever you need to with it. Because there's some characters I've played around with. Yeah, it's been a bit since I've drawn her. I know, I apologize. I'm literally just trying to get this thing I'm working on out, and then I will be right back on that. I've been irresponsible. And I do apologize about that. But yeah, I'll make the snout, and I will line it up. It might not be perfectly lined with the circle I made, but as long as it like fits into the idea that I'm going for, it's fine. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. The Starpup fandom is starving. So, you know, once you have your guidelines and everything, you can see that from there I can build off of that. Like, as long as I have that guideline there, it kind of helps me. And sometimes I can do it without the guideline because I've gotten so used to it at this point, but, you know, if I'm having trouble, guidelines, definitely. So we got a happy here. And then, you know, just fill in the details of what's needed. So that's pretty much it for that, but you know, like I said, if you want to play around with the angle that you're going for, again, point myself right here, and I want her to look up. It might take some practice, like it usually does with me. But you'll get there. You practice. I want to do it now. There you go. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I practice, only finish. Like I said, I'm not really a teacher, but I hope this can help you. Guidelines are like your best friend when it comes to learning something. That's why I try to block in whatever I'm drawing with basic shapes. Like, you kind of saw what I was doing with the stone fox earlier, the Skrunkle stone fox. But you just put in your basic shapes, your guidelines you can have. It's okay if it doesn't look perfect, too. Thank you. I'm happy to have been able to help. But yeah, you'll get it. Go. Oh, woo! Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and just hide that layer, and we're gonna actually get to doodle stuff. Okay. need to do that so I can actually see chat while I'm working. Okay. I have to be very careful about that. Actually, I'm gonna be winging it. Based on that winging it better not be a stone fox then. Ah! No. Don't do that. Thank you, Capri. I didn't even notice them. You were so fast. Oh, rave party. Caught the tail end of that. I think I need to grab you. Be down a bit. Wait, did you change the layout again? The boxes are back at the top. Yeah, for the Undertale stream, the boxes went to the side, which, depending on how it looks for other games, I might keep it that way for gaming streams, but yeah, as for this one, I'll probably keep it to the top. Unless you liked having it on the side. There's empty space on the left where they don't cover anything. Yeah, that's true. Also, it's funny how you just now noticed that. Busy looking at them boxes, bruh. Might as well keep them there. Okay, so I will let you know that, I'm not gonna worry about it this stream, but I'm gonna take that in consideration for next art stream. Because obviously it's gonna be the same for the Undertale stream again, but... We made your head smaller, but let's make them ears bigger. Let's go. Ears twice the size of his head. Oh, why are they so ears? Well, he's just a baby. He needs to grow into them. BRB. Okay. We'll bring him down a little bit. Just a little. There we go. And they're not quite as ridiculous, but they're still a little ridiculous. Oh shit, I forgot. It sent messages on Discord. Maybe that. There we go. BRB. Fuck, dude. Verb. Bib. Sadly, I have to go if I'm not back before the stream, and see you next stream. This was fun. Okay, Kuro, I'm glad you could make it for Stonefox study and for me helping you with the guidelines. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, fuck. No, no sleepy bitch disease. Bye-bye. That. But I tell you what, drawing hands is fucking difficult sometimes. Looking out the window every nanosecond because I'm expecting something. What are you expecting? Is it me? Are you expecting me? Sweets! Can I have some? Yay! What are we having? Ah, itchy. Happens every time I go over to deal with my sister's cats. I think I might be slightly allergic. Just slightly. Well, I only have to deal with like an itchy nose, but it happens every time I go deal with the cats. Like my nose itches like crazy. Ugh. Alright, Stonefox spot again. Oh, fuck, I gotta sneeze. Nah. Off topic, but do you think you'd make Stonefox Adopts once the species officially debuted? Well, first of all, I'll read that off again once Haz comes back from an ad. That way Haz doesn't miss out. I'm immune to ads for now. Oh shit. Well, if you get sniped in the middle of me explaining, then just let me know by yelling out ads. Anyway, so I'm not opposed to the idea of actually doing Stonefox Adopts once I have them officially debuted. I'm not opposed to the idea of having Stonefox Adopts now, honestly, but I don't think they're going to take off until I actually have something official and concrete out there. Like, it's great that you guys are enjoying them so much, but I also know that comes with the whole, like, some of it is friend things, some of it is like, you guys like my art sort of thing. And that's not a bad thing. That's just me observing, you know, the reality of things right now. Like, I'm not very well known in the furry fandom, which is where I think these would take off the most. But yeah, I feel like currently, as it stands, I would be able to get like maybe 1 or 2 bites, but I don't think I would actually be able to get more than that. Like, it's hard enough already selling adopts as is. Like, you have to be a big name to be able to actually get into the adopt industry. I love how I'm saying it as an industry. Yeah, I know you will snag my adopts, Capri. That's how I got Reem and Millie. Yee. Well, it's like I said. It's like, yeah, I can get a bite or 2. Usually it's from friends, but, you know, like, that's not a bad thing. It's just a matter of, like, you have to make a name for yourself, and it's kind of hard to make a name for yourself. Most popular species are either turned into some elaborate game or are free to make, as far as I've seen. Yeah. I don't want to do, like, what I've seen people do with, like, the closed species thing or whatever, and I don't want it to end up being, like, an auction for stone foxes or whatever. I don't want to breed that sort of, you know, exclusivity to stone foxes. Because I want them to be, you know, like, everyone's able to participate if they want to. And I feel like, you know, if I was to turn, you know, a stone fox adopt into an auction, I feel like that would just add to the exclusivity, you know? So, what it would probably end up being is, like, you know, and I'd probably impose rules upon this too, but, like, first come, first serve. If I've seen that you've gotten a stone fox, like, really recently from me, from my last adopt, then for lack of a better term, I'm going to say temporarily blacklisted, but that's not the term I want to go with, because that comes with negative connotations. It's more of a fact of, I'm putting a limit on you for right now because I want to give other people a chance to be able to grab one. That's even going off the idea of stone foxes become popular enough to do so. Like I said before, I wouldn't mind being able to make stone fox adopts though, because I like drawing stone foxes. They're fun. They're little goofs, and I love everything about them. It's so funny that these things ended up even being a thing just because of Sonic Force's enemy. Like, holy shit, dude. And part of the reason why, yeah, I want to, like, change the standard wild designs in the future is because I just want to pull them away so I don't have people coming at me like, well, like, you're just taking this IP and making it your own. That was a voice crack. Oops. I don't want it to be like that. But, like, I've just been so inspired by these things. They're basically your brand at this point. I mean, yeah, I did kind of build a whole stream around them. Can't have a uni without a stone fox. And it's not like the idea is new either. Like, I have seen, there was actually a blog I followed for a while that, when it was alive, it was called Just Infinite, and it was like a whole bunch of people pulled together their Infinite AUs and kind of stuck them in null space together. And it was very fun watching the interactions, but I do remember they had a little golem pet named Noodles. When I was making Gem, I wanted to make sure that I was pulling away from the idea of Noodles because I didn't want to come off as a copycat sort of thing. So we ended up, like... The first basic things I ended up doing was, like, I ended up, of course... Well, I say I, but, like, Healer helped me, like, we ended up taking away the arms. Capri says, my friends were the ones who ran that. Yeah. Because I noticed that you are very much in league with the people who ran that blog. And it was fun. It was I enjoyed watching their shenanigans and everything. But yeah. Like, I don't want to say... Like... Noodles was a little bit of inspiration, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like a direct ripoff. That's why when creating the stone foxes, they actually became a pet species. Like, they don't have those claw hand-like things like the golems do. They have paws, they make little chirps and stuff like that. Like, they mimic sounds, they mimic phrases, they have variants and everything. Oh, I think I remember that vaguely. I don't remember Noodles, though. Give me 1 second. Let me actually... Infinite... Just in a minute. Okay, there it is. Give me a second, I'll be able to find them. There. Here we go. I've got a post. If I lock copy link, there we go. Here we go. Alright. But yeah, that's if you scroll down to the bottom, yeah, one of the long boys. If you scroll down to the bottom of that post, you will see in the tags there's an option for Noodles. If you click on Noodles, you can actually go through... You can go through all the posts that has Noodles in there. And, yeah. Like, Noodles was a little bit of an inspiration, but I did not want to directly rip from the blog, because, you know, not my idea or whatever. So, like, yeah, it is a little one, but I feel like it's different. I feel like Gem's different enough from Noodles that it wouldn't be a direct copy, you know? But you tell me. That was something I had worried about in the back of my head when I was first creating Gem 2, was like, God, please don't let this be a Noodles copy. Yeah, Noodles has arms. Noodles is more iconic towards the actual Infinite Golems. I liked the small. I was like, Noodles is very sweet and I love them. Yes, give Gem pets. Actually, Gem, you've been good. Oh shit, did I ever unmute you, buddy? Here we go. Sorry, buddy, you've just been quiet this whole time. Now you've got the option to... Now you got the option to speak if you want to. Also, be free. There you go. I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, I was just basically talking about a little bit of an inspiration for Gem.
I was silenced against my will.
Oh, right, you had the gift sub, so yeah, I didn't have to worry about being quiet during the ad thing. My bad. Sorry. Capri says, I don't think she would have been bothered by it, but still. Like, if she comes to me and, you know, talks about, like, Jim feels too much of a copy and everything, like, I will see about fixing him from there. Like, I'm open to listening. I just assumed that if it had been something that... I assumed that if it had been an issue, I would have been approached about it. Or maybe it's like, maybe she doesn't even know. If she doesn't, that's okay too. I just... Again, part of my mind running ahead of me. She probably doesn't, lol. To be fair, Jem's hair, mane, whatever thing, also is a little reminiscent to it, but that's mainly because when I was drawing Gem, I did not know how to draw the mane sort of stuff.
You must be a straggler who
Oh my
got left
gosh!
behind.
Lucius, thank you so much for the follow. Lucius Alexandra 444. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just being a goof right now talking about this little guy to the left of the screen here. How are you doing? Welcome in. I apologize, I haven't been drawing for a while. You kind of remind me of a Leafeon of some sorts.
Bark.
It's okay, Gem. I can see that, honestly. But no, my Sona is more just a original species sort of thing. We call them stone foxes. I'd go into the spiel, but I kind of already went into it earlier on this stream. Basically, the idea is just furry noodles with possible legs that eats rocks. That's the idea behind them. That's the very simplified version. I hope you're having a good one, though. Like, thank you for stopping in on the stream. If I had a Pokesona avatar, I would have definitely made one probably after Mew. After my little Mew Sona back when I had that for a little bit. I say Sona, but it was more just like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon self-insert. That was way back though. Need to thin out this tail a little bit more. He don't got the chunky tail, he got the long, thin, wispy tail. Taylor says, yeah, lol. Ugh. I have felt a sneeze in the back of my nose for the longest time and it's just not happening and I'm a little upset by it. Oh yeah, Capri's saying, I get you, she probably doesn't, lol, it's fine though. Again, if she finds it, or, you know, even if you bring it up to her, Capri, and she has a problem with it, I'm more than open to discussing how we can fix this, cause... yeah. I don't want it to feel like I'm trouncing on anyone's idea. Surprised you never made a Jackal Sona. So, I'm not gonna lie, I had thought, at the very least I had thought about making a Jackal OC. But I ended up I ended up not going with that because around the time that I was balancing that idea, I was working on the Stone Foxes, and I was like, you know what? I really do want to see about a Stone Fox Sona, you know? It's like, I know I had the Cocker Spaniel, but I kind of wanted a change, a little bit of a change. Not enough to get rid of my Cocker Spaniel Sona. I really love her. And again, she'll be the face for other things I do online, but I just wanted to give it a shot. And Foxy kind of helped me see that you don't have to lock yourself into one Sona. Sona says, instead you have a bunch of Jackal AUs. To be fair, technically, most of them are healers. See, I make a lot of green hedgehogs that I want to ship with Jackals, and she's like, do you want me to help? And I'm like, yes, please. And that's usually how most of them have started. Jackals are my job, lol. Maybe one day I will be able to pay you for it, Haley. You mean you want to break them and the Jackals... You mean you want to break them and the Jackals are needed to keep them sane? Some of them are pretty well off, just others are not very much so. So not all of them are ship AUs. That is also true. There are some that have managed to stay more of a friendly-based sort of thing, so... That doesn't mean I don't try on the sidelines. Like, my mind still ships them sometimes, but, you know, if the chemistry doesn't work in the story, then it doesn't work. Sometimes they work better as friends. Like Em and Jack. Yeah, as far as I know right now, they are friends. I don't know if that will change in the future, but we shall see. Again, it all depends on the character's chemistry. Right now, it seems like Jack is like way too deep in his own head. I have a brush for this. I think this is the one I want. Okay, yeah. This is the one I want. He's being a butt. He really fucking is. Yeah. It's okay, he just needs to figure himself out. Nope. 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 Eh, good enough. Nah. I lied. This is... I will get this. Sometimes I have to fuck around with this brush before I can get the hang of it. It's okay, like, he'll figure himself out eventually. Hopefully. He's just a boy. Oh my god, Uni caught cheating with the sausage brush live on stream. Guys, normalize using brushes to help yourself in your art. I've seen a lot of industry professionals actually work with brushes. Maybe behind here. There we go. That should do it. Wait, who are you drawing? Who do you think I'm drawing, Capri? Ooh, that's not good. Don't give me sass. I thought this was a burrito brush. No, it's a dreadlock brush. A burrito brush, I swear to God. Gonna says true. S says a nerd. Maybe a little bit of a nerd. I'm gonna mix those together. No sass, only ass. Little pup Jack, that is a good guess. That's a very good guess, Capri. I might almost say that you are correct. Possibly. Oops. Redo that, please. I really wanted to keep that. Eyes. Sent you a DM, hun. 1 second. There we go. Okay, I have responded. You have seen it. I have seen your response to that. Okay. This one's a bit of a complicated area. As soon as I get this down, it'll look good. I'm just working on it bit by bit. Oops. That's not it. Do another behind. Yep, there we go. Okay. And okay, Steven. Oh, E. Nope. We want that above. No, we do not. We want that below. Yep, there we go. Okay. E. Oh, no. We're not doing that. That was a bad move. That's okay. We got it fixed. We'll be having an ad break soon. go. I think that'll do it. There we go. That works. That works splendidly. What a wonderful idea. Air, rasterize, cut. Brightness to opacity. The next one. There we go. And StonefoxBot wants to let you guys know that you need to follow me. It's brightness to opacity. There we go. Tried that. This is the one we need to work on. StonefoxBot is holding you at gunpoint, by the way. Better follow fast. Or is this a Duolingo situation?
Remember to unsubscribe.
Oh god, why? What did I do to you, huh? Might not get many doodles done today, just to let you guys know. We kind of took so much time on Stonefox study that I probably do not have enough in me. How did you make the hair transparent? Oh, there's a button that I have in the program that's called Convert Brightness to Opacity. Basically, if I have a white texture, it will turn the brightness into transparent. Let me show you. That said, it will fuck with your colors too, so just be prepared for that. Let me see if I can pull up a white canvas. You know what? This'll work. So this is a previous thing I did for someone. It was like an art trade. But yeah. Say I want to get rid of all this white space that I have here. Let me just go ahead and click this button. It's under Edit, You scroll down a little bit, it says convert brightness to opacity. Once you do that, now it's transparent. So, unfortunately, what that means is, like, with an image like this, you can see there is some slight transparency going on with, like, the ears and stuff like that, too. But, like, if I overlay it on another color, let me just do... Let me do green, for the sake of it. Then you're gonna see now it's like a green image and everything. I don't have to fight to take off all the white and stuff like that. So yeah, it works really well with my hairbrushes, especially because sometimes I just want the line art. I don't want to have to worry about coloring in the thing and just like fucking with those layers. I don't want to have to worry about like fighting around those layers and everything, having to put the color in and just stick with it. So basically, yeah, what I do is I will get the outline to a color, and then I will have the inside be white, and then afterwards I hit convert brightness to opacity. Yeah, convert brightness to opacity, and it will do that trick for me with the hair. Then again, there are a lot of things in Clip that I don't know, lol. I had to search this up because I was like, man, is there an easier way to this? So, don't save. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much, like, I had to figure this out. Because believe me, that the stuff is definitely annoying. Honestly, there's probably an easier way to do this, but you know what? I'm just committing. Kinda hungry. There's a bit of a fuck up here. I can fix this. Do that. Here, rasterize and convert brightness to opacity. Yep, there we go. Okay. That does it. E. Go ahead and hide that. Look at this little puppy. A babu, yes. A little babu. Puppy. 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 I need to figure out what to do for clothes. What do I have for your normal outfit, my dude? 1 second, pulling up the reference. You know, I still haven't technically released that D&D Adopt that I did a while back. Like, I keep telling myself I'm gonna work on the other ones that I have planned, but then I never get to them. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. There we go, buddy. Oh, my back. Party detected. Maybe a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and stick you in a folder that I can fuck with your transparency all at once. Alright. What we'll do... we'll end up... no. Let me look up some references real quick, see if I can find anything. Let's see. Okay, cool. I would like images, please. So, if I do something like... that might do good. I'm not sure. Because I'm like trying to go for some like casual wear. Instead of the armor that he ends up wearing when he's an adult. That might actually do. I think that's a good one. Yeah, I'm trying to follow older, like I'm not trying to go for royalty or important wear for ancient Egypt, because that's what the Kenra are based on, is, you know, like ancient Egyptian culture. And I want to be respectful as much as possible. That's what I mean. Nah, he would just wear casual clothing. Exactly. So that's what I'm going off of, and it looks like it's just like loose linen shirts and stuff like that, or, you know, like wrapping. You get what I mean. Just that's what it looks like from what I can see. I'm trying to look into actual stuff that isn't simple pants and shirts. Yeah. I sure hope you guys have been enjoying the stream, by the way. As always, I'm glad. Hey, I'm back before it ends. Welcome back. Yeah, we're just chilling. Whoop, whoop. Got it. Okay. If we get rid of that, that looks pretty good. I would think, yeah. Just erase the lines that aren't needed. There we go. I think that looks good. Tighten this up a little bit more so it's easier to see. You think that looks good? Like, I know Jack at this point is very, very, what's the term I'm looking for? Very transparent, so... Okay. Definitely wanted to see with you, Healer. Actually, shit. Maybe not so much. Maybe I am not correct here. Not, hee hee. Okay, we're gonna fix it though. This is not a bad fix, I don't think. There we go. Alright, once again, brighten this up a little bit so I can see where I need to erase lines. I just needed to get this correct. Ah, hello. Oh, yes, Jem is allowed to speak now. I've got him unmuted, he is good.
Yes, I can speak and insult everyone again now.
Oh boy. Where? There we go. Then we just trace line. We're just gonna say there's a little cut in the back of the shirt for the tail. There we go. A little baby. Alright, healer, so what do you think of little puppy Jack? He's Babu. Alright. Now I gotta add in the other bit. There we go. Okay. Well, 12. Oop. Oh, buddy, your head's not bigger than Jack's. His head's probably still big here, but it's fine. I don't really like that. Okay, I'm liking this better. Get this. A woo! itchy. God, this is bothering me. You're so itchy, take a damn bath. No! Not bath related. It's because you keep giving me your fleas, Cinna. They don't last long, but it's still annoying when I have them. Damn, another ad break? Holy shit. Go ahead and lighten M here, but we're not actually going to work on him at the moment, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start the next Hitsu bath. Damn it, I did that wrong, lol. No, you did fine. Should I go ahead and put the text on here, or should I leave that a surprise? Healer, you tell me. You need to tell me if I should go ahead and put the text on here or not. And just leave it as a little surprise. Or, you know, no context is what I mean, but, you know. Should I leave it a surprise, or should I give a little something and then just let people wonder what that means? And by people, I mean Capri. No. No. I think the peak might be worth it. Is that because Capri's talking in your ear about it right now? Regardless, I'll go ahead. I don't know what's going on. Well, yeah. Let me see if I can find the text. Alright. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. About didn't get an ad. Woo! Let's go. There. What is this? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Do this real quick. I am researching you guys. This. Or I close captioning. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think that's all we're gonna get for that one. I'm just gonna leave it up for a quick second. I will be continuing this later.
Hey, what's with the depresso thoughts? You stop that right now or so help me.
Look, that I can't get further into it. I did see, Healer. I did see your DM. Yee! Got my first 1,000 points. Ah, woo! Alright. So we're just gonna leave that one there. We'll put this in a folder. Ah, woo! We're just gonna move that up. Oh, hey Steven. If you like coffee, you should check out the YouTube channel Peaceful Cuisine. Ooh. Okay, next up, what do we got? I know what we got, I just gotta figure out how to do this. Let's see. Alright, let's go, let's go. Pull this back up. No. M still has to be the smallest here. That should do it. We might need to shrink you down a little. That's fine. I can do that. What we'll do... Go ahead and move that up. You a little up. There we go.
Doughball said something to you, Uni.
Oh shit, sorry, 1 second. I was focusing. Give me 2 seconds to move this a little up and then we'll be good. Alright. Also, I'm breaking the rules of Stone Foxes when I drop little tidbits of lore from Midnight Whisper. Please tell me, otherwise I'll keep going and continue to be wrong. Oh, yeah, no problem. I was mainly asking about the color palette because that will kind of be a really good way to kind of lock you in on which species you're going for, or which variants. Because if you're wanting to, like, from the looks of it, what I had seen so far, it looked like it could go between either a standard wild, or if you wanted to go wild with the colors, then that would be a galactic. But, you know, that's why I was asking more for the color scheme. Well, the markings are eventually going to be altered in a certain way. Well, like I said, it depends on how you do it. Once you're done with it, I can tell you what variant it will probably fall into. My guess will end up being, like, probably go into the galactic side of things, but, you know. Again, that'll be something to discuss as well, because I've already stated what the prerequisites for each variant should be. Galactic Stone Foxes are the only ones that you can actually go hog wild on. Fuck, this is always an issue too. I don't know how to do arms. I mean, I know how to do them, I just never know how to position them. I was almost leaning towards Arctic because me and the heat don't do well and the cave is pretty cold. Okay. So if that's the case, then you're gonna want more of a lighter color scheme, like whites, light blues, stuff like that. Just now noticed? What did you notice, Capri? Your head is too fucking big, my dude. Oh no. I don't like this arm placement. This is fucked. I really hate the arm placement issues. I never know what to do with them. Maybe I'll just do that. Yeah, that kind of, I actually kind of like the idea of that. Raisins. Or raisin. Actually, if you're Babu, then you're probably... Which is odd because you're the one who helped figure out the arm situation for me. Look, just because I helped you doesn't mean I'm not terrible at this. It's not pointy, they'd be more rounded. There we go. Because you are Babu. There we go. Oh god, I'm hungry. Something about the different... I think I read that one. Oops. In headbutting range. Oh, right! I remember I promised you guys a thing. So, back on the Undertale stream, I told you how I'd started going crazy with the doodles. And I promised that I could show you up to a point what I had gotten to. You'd seen me working on one. I don't know if you'd seen me finish it or whatever, but there is one extra one. There's more, but I haven't gotten to those points in the game yet, so I don't want to spoil them. But let's see. So you've seen that one. These are the two new ones.
You promised me treats too.
I didn't promise you shit, buddy. So yeah. Like I said, you've probably seen the one on the left, but the one on the right was something I did kinda after that stream in particular. I knew I was forgetting something. So, yeah. After the stream, the Roan one makes more sense. Yeah, I remember when you had seen that and you were just like, oh, the pain in his eyes, and I was like, they don't know. They don't know. The one on the left, that's just me. Capri, little baby man, little baby man. Here's the little baby man. Look at him. He's so cute. So cute, little baby. Alright, let's get back to it. Actually. Kind of squeeze this bit in a little bit. Ah! Itchy. Oh. Okay, I think that should get it. How long have we been going? 3 hours? Okay, does anyone know how to make eggs not suck? It's one food I've never been able to enjoy because it activates my gag reflex. Any advice? Depends on what you're looking for. Is it a texture issue or is it a flavor issue? Does this happen no matter how you prepare them? Boiled, fried,
If you're going to
scrambled?
serve me as a soldier, then you need to hydrate, little stone fox.
Okay. Okay, I was going to say, if it's a matter of texture, then there might be ways to cook it that would, like, avoid the texture thing. And it's hard to get over the smell. Okay, I think this one is going to be, unfortunately, something that you won't be able to deal with. Like, it'll have to be one of those foods that's off the table, because I can understand that. Egg has a very particular scent and flavor profile to it, so yeah, maybe it's just not for you. And that's not a bad thing. That's similar to how salmon is to me. It's a fine line, and unfortunately, it seems like you're just on the side that's very much, I will not enjoy this no matter what. It sucks because it might have been able to help me save money and ration meals better. I get you. Now, do you have any issues with, like, peanut butter? Because that's another good appetite filler. And fairly cheap, too, I think. Surely there are alternatives you can use. And you watch the street food videos on YouTube and you see everything they're doing with eggs and being like, that looks good. Yeah, yeah, I get you. I'm not big on fish myself, but holy shit if those street food videos don't make it look particularly appetizing. I'm trying to cut back on ramen too. I get you. I unfortunately do not have an alternative for eggs. I use instant potatoes as a filler for me because it's cheap and a comfort food. I mean, that might work. I'm afraid I do not have any solutions to this problem. Let's see what it says. That over. There we go.
Stone fox fact. Distinctive features of a typical stone fox include a mask of bone plating, an elongated neck, a mane, and a long tail. Outside of that, stone foxes as a whole can vary wildly in their appearances and temperaments. You never know what you're really gonna get.
Yep, pretty much. So it's just when the eggs are the main ingredient, yes? Doesn't bother me in fried rice. Okay. Eggs are part of the recipe. Bother me, and I like peanut butter. It just doesn't like. Oh, okay. It says I'm an egg menace, though I'm not fond of eggs that are too dry. Yeah. I got plant-based liquid eggs at work, but that's way more expensive. Have you ever enjoyed it? Any blah 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 blah. Paul says, yeah. Like, I couldn't do egg foo young. Stone fox study in a nutshell. Yeah, pretty much. Can I get this text down and then I think I'm gonna end the stream here and work on this off stream? There we go. So we're just gonna leave that there. Move it down a little bit so you can see better. There you go. I know this one is still just a sketch. Again, I do plan to refine it, like I do plan to refine the other one that I've done. And I could gobble eggs all the time. Maybe some good spices to mask the flavor. That could be an option too. Maybe you just need to spice it up. But Capri, what do you think? Fine, I'm just happy to see a version of my boy again. Love. Yay. Can parrot words but not speak like Gem here. Oh, what did I... There's a missed question. Also, I know it's because he's a stream pet, but are stone foxes capable of speech? It is very dependent on the stone fox. So, basically, you get to decide what they do. Like, Gem, canonically, he doesn't really speak all that much. It is very rare for him to parrot phrases. Maybe once in a blue moon. It actually took Matcha by surprise when he first did it. But yeah, he's very much more of the chirping and, you know, makes the little mee noises, those kind of stuff. That's how he's vocal. Reese does not parrot phrases, but he screams, and he does a variety of different screams. His original owner watched a lot of horror films. His main phrase is "am baby." Yeah, that's his main phrase, but other than that, he doesn't really say much. But yeah, Reese's old owner used to watch a lot of horror movies, so Reese ends up like having a whole bunch of different horror screams outside of his little wind-up scream. So that's his main vocal noise. Lady, her particular phrase that she likes to say all the time is "die." So she can say it when she's angry, or she, you know, like when she's being snobby, she'll be like "die," you know, stuff like that. That's her phrase. Cappy does not speak at all. There's only been one known occasion that he has spoken, and it's mainly been when there's been a threat in the cafe. And pretty much that situation was he, like, actually curled himself, like, he woke up and kind of, like, curled himself around the kids and said in this, like, very low, gravelly voice, "Leave." Very threatening. Yeah, he went full defense mode. Soup likes to say bath. The Slinkies will end up saying, like, they have a little phrase. They sing a little phrase when they're, like, being sneaking out of the cafe. They're just like, "Secret tunnel." And Cappy is so weird. But otherwise, it's just like, it depends on what you want for your Stone Fox. You can have them be fully vocal if you like. But if you're gonna go for, like, the actual, like, lore of the Stone Fox and everything, I would say, like, try to add a little bit of kind of, like, pet sentience to them, you know? Kind of like a pet species. They don't really have full-blown conversations. They more parrot to mimic. They might understand some concepts of phrases. Yeah, they're like parrots, essentially. That's all I would ask for in the sense of their speech capabilities, if you were gonna go with, like, full speech capabilities. Think Apollo, if you've seen that channel, the African Grey. Oh yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the range. Or you can have Midnight Whisper essentially be one of the chirpy ones if you want, or maybe Midnight Whisper doesn't speak at all. Tim's first word is Shrek. What's this? Shrek. But yeah, no, it all depends on what you want for their sound capabilities. Let's see. So scrolling up, Doval says, because the whisper part of her name is because she didn't make any sounds whatsoever at first. Cappy doesn't make much noise and doesn't speak at all. Jim speaking for the first time since Matcha got him. Hey mister, give me all your heads. Doval, and the sounds she did make were hushed, timid sounds. Yeah, that's fine. Shrock. But yeah, like I said, it all depends on what you decide you want for them. So it sounds like Midnight Whisper does have, you know, a set pattern, more of a whispered tone to her noises. So I think you're fine. Everything else is about all I can really think of. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to main screen, because right now I think I'm done. I think I am finished with this for now. For now. Like I said, I'll be refining this off stream. Working alongside the other thing that I'm trying to get ready for my next stream. So.
Main screen turn on.
Holy shit, buddy, how'd you do that? That's amazing! Ow. And I got poofed. I'm really glad that you guys are liking this.
I don't know. I can't believe it worked.
Well, you did really good. Oh my god. Thanks for the stream, love. Of course! It's been a lot of fun. I know the majority of the first part of it was just spent gushing about Stone Foxes again, and you know, we will probably end up clipping that whole spiel of Stone Foxes so that we have a more refined source. We're gonna... I did at least get some sketches out, and that's, you know, that's the main thing that I needed to have with these art streams. It was teaching myself, and I've been doing so good about it, is teaching myself that I don't have to have fully finished products by the end of the stream. I can just, like, as long as I'm doing something, even if I don't keep them at the end of the day, as long as I've done something, then I have had a successful stream. No, already? Don't leave me alone with my thoughts. I'm sorry, I don't have any more in me to keep going on with the stream. That's my line, Senna. Well, I'm using the brain cell right now. Seriously though, it has been a lot of fun, and I'm so thankful that you guys love to hop in on my stream and sit around and just, you know, hang with me while I'm working, even though I get silent sometimes. I do appreciate all the support that you guys have given me, and I hope that, you know, I've been able to give you a good time being, like, in return. So yeah, look forward to tomorrow for Healer's stream. She will be continuing Eternal Darkness, as far as I know. Friday, Capri should be finishing off Monster Hunter Stories. Saturday and Sunday, possibly Foxy streams. Again, like always, just keep an eye out for her Twitter. She'll announce it there. And then come Monday again, we will be back to my stream. We'll be continuing more Undertale. Thank you so much for popping in, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!